the like button if my audio is good. Let me get a thumbs up if my audio is good. Can you hear me? Let me see if I can. Shit, that's bright. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Boom. Enough of that. Yo, it's your boy Shooter Brown in the building right now. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Man, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy times to be living in. Can y'all hear me? Let me get a thumbs up if you can hear me right quick. I know I look weird. I cut all the hair off my face. I tried to line it up myself, but I suck. There it is. There it is right there. Lighting in here is horrible. Again, I gotta fix that. But yeah. Anyway. One of those days, man. One of those freaking days. I'm looking at the news and people getting shot left and right in New York. What's going on in the world today? What is going on in the world today? Ooh, not that. Let's see. Man. I just try to I just try to give a new, like not new, but because if you know me, you know I'm all for the Second Amendment and everything like that. Right? I also feel like all these places are just getting out of control. And it's all the places where you can't arm yourself. That's crazy. Did you know that if you're not a resident of New York, you can't even go in a gun store and touch a gun? That's a felony in New York. Like, wow. Wow. I like to give shout outs to somebody I watch on a regular basis. His name is Colion Noir. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I fucks with him. He does his thing, man. He's a 2A advocate, lawyer. It's good. He seems like a pretty good dude, you know. But all these crime statistics are just out of control, and he points it out very well, where he's like, all these places where you can't have guns, people are getting shot, and the politicians are like, okay, well, what are we gonna do? I got an answer. How about you let people buy guns and protect themselves? Well-armed society is a polite society. That's just how I feel. I feel like that's the truth. You know, the places where people get shot the least is where the residents have most of the guns, ironically. You know, but you will hear from certain politicians that they want stricter gun control laws. Listen to what they're telling you now, because they're not restricting the guns on the criminals. You know, they're not doing that. I'm not a Trump supporter by any stretch of the word. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I'm gonna go with the side that's gonna help me keep my rifle, help me keep my pistols, help me keep my whatever. You know, I just can't get behind Biden and his bullshit. I'm sorry, I know bullshit when I hear it, and I'm tired of them pandering to us and telling us everything's going to be all right if we just give up more of our gun rights. That's not the case. I don't feel safe. You know? Man. My man said he'll never be a resident of New York City. I don't blame him. You know? Why would you want to live outside the United States? It's crazy to me. Where's my drink? Oh, that's glass cleaner. Ah, here it is. But yeah. I don't understand it. I want somebody who, I guess there's probably very few people who watch my channel who are for all the gun control, but if there's somebody here or you know somebody, share this video with. I want to know. I want comments. I want to argue. Because I want to know, like, why would you want more gun control? That's what I don't get. Who here wants more gun control and can give me a valid reason that has that I want to know someone who I want to know from someone who believes that gun control actually reduces crime. That's what I want to know. I'll wait. Because this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh man, they use the hold on. Excuse me. They use the shooting statistics to say that they need gun control. Like there isn't already like communist level gun control on the books already. Like it's already in place. What more could you do? You know what I mean? What more could you do? People are getting the death penalty for gun violence. So what else can you do? If you want people to stop getting shot, like don't say that you want gun control because you don't want people to get, you don't say you want gun control because you don't want people to get shot, because it don't work. Everybody knows it doesn't work. You know? Everybody knows that. Ask Chicago, ask New York City, ask LA. Everybody knows that. You know? Everybody knows that. Why is it that they believe that more laws on the books will stop people from getting shot? Or do they not believe it and they just want to take away people's rights so they can have more control? But they don't have more control because people are still getting shot, so I guess they're okay with that part. I don't know. I just, it baffles me. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy to me like somebody black voting for Biden. That's crazy to me too. I ain't gonna lie. Like they need to get rid of Trump and get somebody who doesn't have Twitter and, you know, let that be the Republican guy, you know, because people are not even voting for Biden. They're just voting against Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, it's crazy. I don't even like Trump. I promise you I don't. I don't. But some things are just true. Like the fact that he's an asshole. Okay, I give you that. But, like, Biden, like, I can only look at it from where we are today and understand the histories of these people. And like Biden literally said that, let me get it right. He said that in 93 when he put out the crime bill, he said that some of these people are beyond the pale. It should be removed from society. Who do you think he was talking about? I'm gonna give you a hint. Yo, black ass. That's who he was talking about. When Clinton called us super predators, talking about our black asses. Like, these people are not on our side. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna get, I put a post on Facebook right? And I'm probably not gonna get I'm gonna get hate for this. Ooh, I'm gonna get hate for this. But I put a post on Facebook, was like this. I said, well, I don't like Trump. Okay? I believe he's kind of fucktarded. Like, that's just how I feel, you know? But Biden, like, literally put forth a crime bill that put most of the people that look like me in prisons. That it was like mass incarceration. Then put forth $12 billion to the states to build more prisons to put our black asses in. You see what I'm saying? Thus ramping up the hyper policing. So I don't understand how it sucks either way. I'm not saying Trump loves black people, because he fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe that. But I can't say that he hates us enough to fucking tell us that, you know, we should take away our Second Amendment rights. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, to me, it's about life and death. And I don't care if you hate my fucking guts. As long as you say I can have my rifle, you can hate me all you want to. Because I guarantee you, I ain't met a bulletproof racist yet. Believe that. So as long as I can have my rifle and my pistols, I don't give a shit what else you say. You know, I honestly believe that Trump wouldn't be half bad if he would just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just shut the fuck up. You know? Like, shut the fuck up Friday. Just shut the fuck up. Just stop talking. But you done fucked it up now, and now everybody hates your guts, because you can't say that you don't like racists because there's good people on both sides. Where is the good people on both sides with the people walking around with the swastikas, though? I want to meet one of those good people that you're talking about, because I don't see none. You know? I just don't. I'm sorry. Fuck it. There it is. You know? But at the same time, though, he's not trying to take away your gun rights, so I'm with that part. You know what I'm saying? Man, I just don't know, man. Like, this whole election, we're fucked either way. I don't see how y'all don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, on one hand, we got the guy who wants to take away our guns and lock us all up. Then on the other hand, you got the guy who does some good shit for black folks when it comes to their HBCUs and things like that. But everybody knows he's a fucking racist. Like, everybody knows it. It's not even a secret anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of shit. But at the same time, though, he's not so racist that he won't fucking that he won't do good shit sometimes. Like, I mean, fuck, I guess a broken clock is right twice a day, right? But shit, you know, I just can't see anything good coming from the Biden crew. I'm sorry. I listen to what they're saying. I can only go by what you say. You know, I can only go by what you say. And you said that we should be removed from society, and you brag about beating the NRA. But I like the NRA, honestly. You know, I also like the National African American Gun Association. Also, you know, I'm pro-gun. I'm sorry, I'm a gun-toting American. It is what it is. But I can't sit there and go with someone who's going to tell me I can't protect my family. I just can't fucking do it. Especially with everybody getting shot. Like, I don't see how that's a thing. You know? Like, I'm not, so they will, and then they're going to use the statistics from them fucking us over to tell us that we should vote for them so they can fuck us over more. Think about that. They use crime statistics because they fucked us over. Okay? With the crime bill back in 94, because the Clinton administration did that. Joe Biden pushed that. You know, the crazy part about it is that was a reaction to the gun violence from the drugs that they brought in. That's the crazy shit. That's the crazy shit. And you'll hear people say, oh, you know, we need to go back to the time of Reagan. Why? Like, why? That's not a good thing either. You know, Reagan brought in more cocaine than fucking El Chapo. What are you talking about? You know? I don't know what to do, man. This whole election, this whole thing, these shootings that are going on in these neighborhoods, these it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, and there's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you could do about it because they put so much restrictions on these gun control, they put so much restrictions on your Second Amendment rights that, you know, it's you can't even protect yourself in these cities no more. You know, you need to make Poor Johnny Part 2 about gun control. I should write that one. You know, but yeah, that's the crazy shit. That's the crazy shit. Hold on, let me see what's going on in chat. Y'all said that Mario Caldwell, he said First Step Act pretty much eliminated the 94 crime bill. When was the First Step Act put out? You know, but I'm not even talking about the fact that there was another act that did away with the crime bill. Let's say that is true. I don't know personally. I'll Google it. But let me say this. If it is true, that still doesn't make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside about Biden, because he put it in there. You know, people tell you who they are. People tell you who they are all the time. And they tell you straight to your face, fuck you. Fuck you. They're, you know, the companies, these like Enron and the rest of these places can get away with robbing billions of dollars from people and then go have a cushy little sentence if they get locked up at all. Meanwhile, Ray down the street, who got some of that cocaine, gets locked up, and he gets a life sentence for 3 strikes or whatever. And he affected what, a few hundred people, maybe. You know, that's the crazy shit. So it's like, at the end of the day, the people who do the worst, who make the most money, fucking over the most people, because they're rich, the law doesn't apply to them. Or maybe the law is rigged in their favor, so they're good. Either way, they can give that money back. You know? That's what I'm saying. He said, okay, he said that Mario Caldwell, he said a couple years ago, Trump freed over 100,000 people when it passed. 90% of them are skin folks. I guess he meant people of color. It makes sense. I don't like what Trump has to say, but at the same time though, a lot of the things that he does might not be as bad as people think it is. If you look at the things that he's signed, don't get me wrong, okay? Like I said, I'm not a fucking fan, and this ain't a pro-Trump video. Know that. But if you look at what has happened, I'm talking about for black folks, people of color, people who've been fucked over, okay? I just can't see how Biden would be better. I feel like it's gonna suck either way, but at least I get to keep my rifle. At least, you know, I don't know why the NAACP recognized him. I think it was because of the money he put forth for the historically black colleges and universities, you know, and things like that. And the fact, I guess, that, you know, yeah. But Rob Jackson says Trump over Biden, better of two evils. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can't get behind Biden, bro. I don't need you to kneel in fucking kente cloth like I'm fucking stupid. I need you to fucking not take away my pistol or make it a felony for me to own my rifle, or try to limit how many rounds I can carry just in case some shit hits the fan. I'm stuck doing a combat reload after 10 shots on a rifle. It makes no sense. Meanwhile, the criminal who don't give a shit has a fucking drum and fuck me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I just can't get behind Biden. I can't do it. Can't fucking do it. I don't give a shit. The left has been fucking us for generations. That is a fact. And we just keep spreading cheeks and waiting for it again. We must like it. You know? The rich pay to have influence in Washington. That's why they aren't for the people. vote for Biden and kiss your ass goodbye. I think that's how I feel. You know, I'm not by any means, you know, gonna put a fucking Trump bumper sticker on my fucking car or my truck. But I'm damn sure not supporting Biden or any of those motherfuckers over there who keep telling me that I can't protect myself and, you know, basically fuck me, like in many different ways. You know, how you gonna march and how you gonna march and protest against police brutality and all this other shit, then turn around in November and vote for the motherfucker who makes all that shit possible? I don't get it. I don't get it. Because it's the left, really. If you think about the shit, I ain't, like I said, hey, I'm just a, you know, don't even get me started on Kanye Lamar. Like, goddamn, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I just can't get behind that. Like, we march, we protest, we have all these things going on because the cops are shooting Negroes for sport, kneeling on necks, choking motherfuckers out, all that. And then you're going to vote for the guy who said that you should be treated that way without saying it in those words. You know what I mean? I fucks with Coleon Noir. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just can't. I don't know. You all acting like you are in a war zone. What the fuck are you protecting yourself from with an AR-15? That kind of shit right there. Let me tell you what I'm protecting myself from with an AR-15. Somebody else with an AR-15. Okay? Period. Okay? Because AR-15s exist. Okay? Period. They exist. And you don't have to, first of all, an AR-15 is just a semi-automatic rifle. That's it. That's it. We are in a war zone. Haven't you seen everybody's getting shot? I don't know how you don't classify that as a war zone. Okay? Chicago is a war zone. That's why they dubbed it Chirac. Okay? New York City is a war zone. Okay? And all these places where these hot spots of war is going on, you can't have no guns. That's why people are getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Period. Period. You're not taking my fucking rifle, bro. What do you want? If let's say, okay, what would you suggest that a man use to protect his family in today's society? So you're saying that you want to get rid of AR-15s? Is that what you're saying? I mean, I don't know. You know? I don't know. Everyone apologized for the crime bill, but Biden doubled down on it. Exactly. Exactly. You know? I just got me an AR-15, stocking up on ammo and silver. You smart. You know? What up, Shooter Brown? Can I find a double barrel clips for AR-15? Wait. Can I find double barrel clips for AR-15 and AK-47 here in Vegas? I don't know what the fuck a double barrel clip is, okay? Because the clip and the barrel is two very separate pieces of this rifle. But you can get a double barrel shotgun if you want to go old school. But if you want to get magazines, get online. Hell, there's more magazines than guns in America. And there's a lot of guns in America. You know what I'm saying? But you can get your mags up, you know. But I want to know, what's his name who just said that? Hakeem DMV. What is it that you have against the AR-15? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I got a double clip holder. Magpul has them. Yeah, you can have it's a mechanism that goes in between two mags where you could, once this one is empty, you can release it and put the other one right in without having to reach for a mag pouch. You see what I'm saying? What's a good entry-level AR? I would probably go with a Smith & Wesson M&P 15. They're cheap. They're reliable. I guess as reliable as an AR can get, you know. But, well, that's not necessarily true. Because some M&P 15s don't have a forward assist. So, you know. Plus, I ordered a suppressor for my AR. Good for you. Good for you. You know, I just, it's just a rifle, you know. Is that, he said, that's the one I got, the Sport 2. Good for you. You know, you better get them while you can. And then why you think you can't get no guns right now? Why do you think the prices on weaponry is going up? First of all, people are anticipating Trump losing and Biden getting in office and signing off on some bullshit that's going to make it so they can't sell them to you no more. If you live in New York City, give up your rights to the Second Amendment because you need a permit to carry a gun. You can't even touch a gun in New York City. And in the process of getting the process of getting a permit is so fucked up in New York City that even if you have all your shit in check, your background check, you paid the $500 for your for your permits, because you got to have a pistol permit and you got to have a long gun permit. Think about how that bullshit is. By the time you get all these permits, you're gonna spend about damn near $600, which is more than the price of an entry-level pistol. You know, just like Coleon said, like, it's weird. Cali just passed the 80%, plus they talking about a background check on ammo. Yeah, see? That kind of shit right there. In New York City, you need a permit to buy one. Shit, you need a permit to buy a permit in New York City. Fuck. And then you're talking about you got to get a background check on ammo. Why do people still live there? Like, besides the fact that, like, you got to be stupid rich to live there. But why fucking live in these places? Like, oh, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I refuse to be unarmed. I don't give a fuck. If Nevada said that you had to go through that shit, I'd move to Texas. Okay? Because I believe that Texas will be the last holdout for the Second Amendment. After all these other states, you know, no, I believe, well, maybe Montana. Maybe Montana, maybe, you know, the Northwest. They like their guns. Well, maybe not Washington, but I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. This is crazy, man. Big Tim said he live in Texas. How you liking them gun laws out there in Texas, Big Tim? That's what I want to know. I know they're glorious. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Ooh, you know what I mean? I like to have my guns, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I couldn't live in a place where I couldn't have my rifle, where I couldn't have my pistols, because the police ain't gonna save your life. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Well, nobody is really trying to take your guns away. They just trying to put some sort of control as to who get it, so that some lunatics don't get AR-15s and shoot up elementary schools. That's not true at all, honestly. They are trying to take your guns away because they said it. What was old boy? He said, "We're coming for your ARs. We're coming for your guns, bro." That's what they said. You see what I'm saying? They said it, and then they don't have to say it. The gun laws that they put in place, you know, say it. And you're saying that, okay, so some lunatic doesn't get it. But what you're misunderstanding about this argument is that the laws that would stop lunatics from shooting up schools are already there. Murder is already illegal. Severely mentally ill people cannot even get firearms already. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is already a thing. Like, what new can you write? It's redundant. Like, how many times you gonna say you can't kill people? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. You know? What you're not understanding is human nature. We are a violent species. You're not gonna stop violence. You're not. Only thing that stops violence is violence. You know? Period. Lunatics, wait, hold on. Let me see. Soldier Chris. Lunatics will always get guns because streets gonna sell them to them, including me, if they got the money. Might want to hold that part down. King Famous says, yeah, I'm looking to leave New York ASAP. Just not sure what state to move to. Texas. Fuck it. Go to Texas. Okay? My state, St. Louis, is you don't need a CCL to carry. You mean Missouri? You know, okay, yeah, Missouri's pretty liberal with their gun control laws. Like you can carry. I think it's a Constitution carry state, which makes sense. I mean, the Constitution kind of should rule everything, but you know, leave it to the Democrats to tell you that no, man, fuck that Second Amendment shit. Let the police protect you. Okay, yeah, I'm good. The police come after shit has happened. You're gonna be there while shit is happening. You might want to be armed in that situation. You can carry till they raid your house, like that one couple. Which couple are you talking about? Are you talking about that couple who had their weapons out on their porch while the people were protesting or whatever the fuck? You know, when they broke into the little gated community shit. I feel like they weren't wrong. I feel like the wife was wrong for pointing her weapon at people. You know, but because I don't think anybody was trying to advance on their porch. But I mean, shit, when motherfuckers are scared, you know, word, everybody has a gun in New York City anyway. Think about that. Think about that comment right there. Everybody in New York City has a gun anyway. What does that tell you about your gun laws? It don't mean shit. Your gun laws only stop people who want to be law-abiding citizens from being armed. That's it. So that means that it's easy pickings in New York City if you got a gun. You know? They go out of state and buy them. That's why. Honestly, I believe that's smart. I believe that you should be able to fucking carry a gun anyway. But, you know, how long before the next government shutdown? I remember you're live on the top of 2019. Shit. I don't know. You could get a gun quick here. LOL. Aunt H said that. Is that New York you're talking about here? Is that New York? Yeah. You know, I don't believe that the government shutting down is going to be the thing that triggers it. I believe that the housing shutting down is going to be the thing triggering it. You know what I mean? That means when they throw stop and frisk back, a lot of motherfuckers catching charges. Yeah. Because fuck your fucking, what is it, Fourth Amendment right against illegal search and seizure? They can just stop you and frisk. What kind of shit is that? You know, where do you think they're doing this at, first of all? While you're voting for all this shit to happen. But you black and you getting tired of being mistreated by police. But you're going to vote for these people who tell the police to just stop random motherfuckers and search them. You're going to vote for it, though. Because what? Because you're fucking nuts. That's what. You know? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I can't agree with it. I can't get down with it. I'm sorry. My wife used to say, why I'm buying all these guns and ammo. Now she's like, how many guns do we have? Yeah, my wife said the same thing. If you black and you fight back, you might not make it home that night. Of course. So that's why you vote. Listen, and I'm not even really a huge proponent of voting for presidents because they don't do shit, right? Honestly, I just feel like presidencies are just short-term scapegoats. You know what I mean? But whatever. You can vote for people who aren't trying to fuck you over as much. If I'm going to get raped, okay, let's say I'm tied up, bound and gagged, fucking about to get raped. Fuck. And I got a choice. I can get Mandingo or I can get the dude with the micro penis. Don't want either one, but I damn sure don't want Mandingo. I'm just going to put that out there. So I'm going to choose the guy with the smallest dick. If I ain't got no choice, I'm bound and gagged, and I got to nod which way. I'm like, give me that guy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Because if I'm going to get fucked anyway, I don't want to get fucked the deepest. Like, I don't know. It sucks either way. Like, you know, it sucks. But you can't give me a choice and tell me that, and I'm not going to choose the choice that's going to suck up. I'm not going to choose the choice that sucks more. Period. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You know? Biden is Mandingo in this situation. He's going to fuck you deep if you vote for this fucker, man. You know? Like I said, I'm not a Trump supporter. I just don't want this fucking guy in, though. That's the thing. Biden is gonna fuck us, okay? Like he fucked us in the 90s. And you just gonna sit there and just spread cheek again, ain't you? You're just gonna go for it, arch your back and everything, waiting for it, because he wore a kente cloth and took a knee. Fuck them, okay? Because they'll wear those kente cloths, they'll take a knee and fuck you over with the paperwork. They're like payday loan people, you know? Yeah, you can get a loan, but that interest rate, ooh boy, they're gonna be all up in your rib cage with that. You see what I'm saying? I can't do it. I just can't, with good conscience, say that it's a good idea for black people to vote for Biden. I just can't do it. You know? I just can't do it. I'm sorry. You know? I'm not gonna fucking hold a Trump rally. But at the same time, though, I'm gonna vote for the side that says, hey, you know what? Keep your guns. Got my vote. Fuck it. You can hate me all you want to, but you gave money to my fucking black schools. You fucking did all kinds of shit on the positive side. Granted, you know, you got fucking Twitter Tourette's and you're kind of fucktarded and you say stupid shit on a regular basis, but you're not trying to take away my guns, so I'll take it. You know? That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how to do a podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know. You know? Come on, black folks. We better than that, though, man. How many times? And then got the nerve to say we got game. We understand hustlers. He is hustling you. The fucking Democrats have been fucking us since the beginning. Okay? Straight up. He's been fucking us since the beginning, and y'all don't see it? You don't fucking see it? The Clintons fucked us. While you're sitting there fucking voting for, say, ooh, bring Clinton back. No, don't bring Clinton back. Okay? Don't bring Clinton back. I'm sorry. Fuck him and his shades and his saxophone. Fuck that. I don't care about none of that. The fucking laws he put on the books fucked us. And you know it. And you fucking know it. You know? Straight up. Biden, wait, let me see. A lot of black folks feel the need not to have a gun anyway. Well, that's fucking stupid. To me. Okay? I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I don't give a fuck. I'm all for truckers having guns. Let's get on that. But wait a minute. Let me read these comments right quick. Let's see. Jure Liano. I don't know. That's how you say it. Sorry if I fucking fucked it up. Joe Biden means a war with Russia and China. The people that owns the factories in China is Joe Biden's sponsor. LOLs. But most blacks are not with it. True. Big Tim said hashtag Pizzagate. At least here in the tri-state area. Wow. Why don't blacks want to have guns? Anyone know? I'm going to tell you why blacks don't want to have guns. Okay? Because I talk to these people. Guess what? Contrary to popular belief, I'm black. So I know black people, right? So I ask them. And you know what they tell me? They have this, some of them, okay? Because I met a lot of black gun owners like myself. Like, fuck that shit. I like my Second Amendment. You know? And it's starting to come around. But a lot of them have a negative connotation about having a gun in the house. Some people feel like these guns jump up and shoot people by themselves. Like, by having a gun in the house, you are more in danger, which is stupid to me because it's your gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is having a gun in the house more dangerous for you when somebody can break into your house and you don't have a gun, but they do? Or they're just in your fucking house taking your shit. You see what I'm saying? Tying up your kids and shit, scaring the fuck out of everybody, and your dog is like, shit. You see what I'm saying? That kind of shit. Or you have a cat that's gonna watch you get ass fucked by the microwave. I don't know what to tell these people because I'm like, first of all, that's fucking stupid. Because if I got a gun in my house and somebody comes into my house to do harm to my family inside my house, I'm going to use my gun to defend my household and protect my family. You see what I'm saying? blacks don't want guns, they don't want police, because they don't want police. So we have guns, right? You protect yourself. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all that makes sense. You know, the crazy part about it is that more people actually get bashed over the head with something than shot. You know, more people get stabbed, really. You know, I mean, that's just, it is what it is. Ain't nobody trying to ban French knives. Ain't nobody trying to ban knives. Beside the fact that it'd be fucking stupid and you can't do it. There's too many knives out there. Just like with guns. And besides that, the only people who are going to listen to your laws are people who want to follow them. So therefore, it would stand to reason that laws against people having guns don't work. And the only thing you're doing is disarming the law-abiding citizen from protecting themselves against someone who doesn't give a shit about the law anyway, because they're breaking into your house, or they're trying to rob you at the store, or they're trying to take your car at the light, or they're trying to ass fuck your wife in the parking lot. Whatever the fuck they're trying to do, all these things, regardless of if they have a gun or not, are illegal. So therefore, it would stand to reason that they don't give a fuck about the law anyway. This is my point. So how can people want more gun control? I tell you why. Because they're scared. They're scared because they've been turned into a bunch of sheep. Okay? See, you know what? You and that butterfly knife. Okay? I'm tired of you and that butterfly knife. That's my wife. She always got a damn knife or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, whatever. You can nunchuck that shit. She's like the penguin from Madagascar. Every time some shit go down, she's with the knife and shit. Whatever. I can't hate. But, fucking, it is what it is. And we got guns. But I see it like this. Is like they're scared. They have pushed this agenda of fear from the random shit happening, and then tell you they're going to quell your fears by making guns illegal, like murder isn't illegal already. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, in New York City, people are going to start getting fucked over and robbed. It's already happening. It's been happening, right? People are going to start getting fucked over and robbed because A, you're going to take away, watch, when the foreclosures, when this tidal wave of evictions comes down the pipe and motherfuckers is outside, you think people rioting over this whole police issue. Wait till everybody's outside with all their shit and their babies is crying and they can't get no food and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? Say it's happening right now to someone in New York. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's all 32 flavors of fucked up. There's nothing you can do about it. You know? And the crazy part about it is you were so scared, you voted for it. You let them do this to you. And now you mad. Why? Why you mad? Don't get mad because you're tied up, bound and gagged to your dining room table and your wife's bent over the dining room, bound and gagged to the chair and your wife's bent over the table. Don't be mad now. You could have had a 45. You could have had a shotgun, but you was so against guns, and now your motherfucking ass has to witness some horrifying shit that you could have stopped if, well, you know, that kind of shit. That's just how I feel, man. I'm sorry. So I can't get behind some candidate who's going to tell me, he's going to like literally tell me to my face, we're going to limit the amount of weapons, the amount of rounds you can have in a magazine to 10. Okay. We're going to fucking try to get rid of these assault weapons. Meanwhile, assault weapons are already illegal to most people. You can't get one unless you're a collector or some shit like that. The difference between an assault weapon and a regular rifle, well, is the action. It's the fact that an assault weapon is automatic. You hold the trigger, the bitch keeps shooting. A regular AR-15 is semi-automatic, just like a pistol. So you better watch what you say when you say you want all these things that are against these high capacity magazines. They're only limiting your magazines. Because first of all, I'm gonna still get mine. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Or I may already have them and I'm not giving them up. You see what I'm saying? So, because I refuse to be, especially at my house, oh yeah, no. I'm gonna come around that corner with some shit you ain't never seen. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. And let's say you do take me down, okay? CC's at the top of the step with that goddamn boom stick, and ain't nothing you can do about that because she's gonna stop you from getting to our kids. Like, listen, fuck that. I'm not giving up my right to bear arms. I just can't do it. And all the people who voted for these things to be in place are reversing their stance on it. There's been a huge flood of new gun owners in America. You know, it is what it is. You know, how Trucker Brown on guns? He with it or no? Yeah. What the hell? We don't. Yeah. He don't want to be unarmed either. I'm not giving up my guns for damn sure without a fight. Yeah. Guns and fried chicken. Hey, I like both of those. I can't hate on that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like truckers should be able to carry guns anyway. Well, we're riding around with, like, what is it? At least $100,000 worth of shit in the back. I don't give a shit if you're running meat. That's a lot of meat. A whole truckload, a whole like trailer load of beef ain't cheap. And when people start starving, guess where they're going? Yeah. You know, so I feel like it is what it is. And we're carrying everything. First of all, truckers carry everything. Somebody right now is hauling a truckload of TVs and at fucking $3 or $4 grand a piece, and you got... Listen, man. I feel like we should be allowed to carry guns anyway. You know? That's just how I feel. You know? Meat is gold right now in New York City. 1 per person. Wow. I carry my 45 with 100 rounds GHP in my truck. In a safety off. I mean, if you're going to carry it and you ain't supposed to be carrying it anyway, you might as well put the bitch on the seat. That's just how I mean, fuck it, you got it. You might as well, if you're going to fuck up, might as well fuck up all the way. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So as an owner, we can't permit carry. Yeah, you can permit carry, you know, but I'm talking about companies wise, where they're saying no guns in the truck and all this other bullshit. Yeah, you got me fucked up. You know, imagine what the samurais felt when they were told they can't be a samurai anymore, right? You know, got to know your states also. That's how truckers can carry legally. I permit carry. Yeah, true. One thing about permit carry I always wanted to know, like, are long guns not permitted? Like, let's say you got a shotgun. You don't need a concealed carry permit for a shotgun. Can you have a shotgun? You know, like, is my Mossberg back there illegal? You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking. I don't have a Mossberg in the back of the truck. But that's what I'm saying. You see how folks in Cali reacted to having to wait 10 days for their guns after they bought them? And they voted for them. Right. That's what I'm saying. He said, not in New York City. You know, you don't need a... But yeah, you do have a license to carry to have a shotgun. And because rifles and shotguns are considered long guns. So you got to have a long gun license and a pistol permit license. You know, shit, you could buy a AK no problem in Indiana. Of course, AKs are great guns. Of course, why wouldn't you be able to have them in Indiana? You know what I mean? Indiana, I don't think Indiana has such strict gun control laws. You know, in New York City or New York State. Wow. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I can't. In New York, you can get an AR. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you can now. I'm gonna tell you why you can now. Because people are tired of being fucked off in the streets. They scared as fuck, and they know that the cops ain't there to protect them. The cops ain't there. Listen, policing is a business. Okay, policing is a business. It is for money, for profit. That's what it's for. It is not to help you at all. It is not to save your life at all. Okay, the police do not show up in time to save you from anything happening to you. That is your responsibility. You know, people saying it might be another civil war in New York. I don't know. I don't live in New York, but I hate to be a law-abiding citizen in New York and voted against guns in New York, and now shit's hitting the fan in New York. You know, that's the trifecta right there. The police are there to protect businesses. That is a fact. Police and lawyers, biggest scam ever. Fact. You know, they are not there for you, okay? Regardless of what they say. They say things like politicians say things so they can keep getting your money. Period. Period. Police are there. The only people the police are there to protect are other police officers. That's it. That's it. Change my mind. Bro, if you live in outside New York, you can have an AR-15. I'm talking about New York City. But maybe in New York State you might be good. Most people don't care about gun laws. They will have them. I know I will. New to your channel. Well, welcome, Ralph. Okay? Welcome. Welcome to the fucking jungle. AR-15 shotgun anywhere outside of New York City. Anywhere. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. You better listen, okay? Listen. If you can't get them legally, get them. Anyway. I'm sorry. I'd rather be a felon than a corpse. It is what it is. I'd rather be a fucking felon. You know, I'd rather have my day in court than my day in the morgue. Okay? I'd rather get looked over by the judge than looked over by the medical examiner. I'd rather have them say why I did it, ask me why I did it, than for somebody to give me a why incision. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I got shit to do tomorrow and I ain't trying to die. So, hey, listen, if I gotta go to court, if I gotta go to prison, if I gotta do whatever, I'm gonna make sure that I'm alive though, because there's a lot of people who voted for these gun control laws and regretted it as the last thing they regretted it. As the last thing they regret, you know? Period. Period. I'm sorry. Because people out here are fucking nuts. That's all it is. You know? If someone were to challenge the constitutionality of New York City in federal court, I'm sure they'll win, just like Mr. McDonald in Chicago. A good lawyer can get you out with some good cash. Exactly. Got mine living in Far Rockaway, Queens. You better have a few, you know, like I know. Shit, prison, Big Tim says, prison better than out here nowadays. I'm getting a handgun because of what's going on right now. New York City is like its own state. Yeah. But listen to what Ralph said. He said he getting one because of what's going on right now. Ralph is not alone. There are millions of people. Why do you think even in states where you can buy a lot of guns, they're in short supply? Because everybody realizes like, oh shit, I need a pistol. Oh shit, I should probably get a rifle. Yeah, and they're right. You know, now there's a millions of people. If you want to make some money, start doing gun training, because there's millions of people out there who are brand new gun owners and they need to get trained. You know, don't let that go over your head. Let me see. New York City is like its own state. Gun sales is out right now. It's up right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the hottest item in the streets right now is a fucking gun. You know, and people who like me who were called crazy, who were called conspiracy theorists. Nothing's gonna happen, Brown. You tripping? Go back to my old videos when I was talking about prepping and everything like that, and everybody called me nuts, and everybody said, ooh, tinfoil hat time. It was entertaining and funny then. Now everybody want to know where I can get MREs. Now everybody want to know where I can get some ammo. Now everybody want to know where I can get a double barrel clip. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you better have something, okay? Look, you got two choices: have guns or have lube. You know? People paying like $1,000 over for guns. Yeah. Check gun broker website. I'm thinking about getting my FFL. FFL, yeah. I mean, the ATF's coming to your house because they got to come question you and all the shit. You know, they ain't even gonna do it over the phone. They're gonna show up. Pawn shops shelves are wiped clean now, of course. You know, that's what I'm saying. People, and if you didn't get your guns when I told you to get your guns last year, year before that, I've been doing this a minute, then you're going to go get one now, and now you're going to pay the high price due to supply and demand. You know, I'm just saying, I just give you something to think about, man. These gun control laws do not work. They don't work. You know, I order my ammo online. Yeah. You know, what's the website? Tell the people what's the website. I like bulkammo.com. They got it, you know. But yeah. And don't be one of those douchebags that are like, ooh, I'm only putting brass ammo in my AR because it's smoother. Listen, if your AR can't shoot steel rounds, steel casings, you got the wrong AR. Okay? I like brass, don't get me wrong, but if you need more rounds, just go on and get the Wolf ammo. Okay? It'll shoot. You know, you're not gonna win any competitions with it, but it'll go boom, and that's all you need it for. You know? Period. It's cheap. And once you get up to the 2,000 round mark, then you can start being selective with the shit. Oh, wait, what did Walt say? Bauer, that's my battle buddy. I know he said some fucked up shit because he's fucking stupid. I fucking love that guy. Okay, Tom Cruise looking motherfucker. But anyway, no, fucking bring Bauer back. CC, Bauer, that's my guy. Okay, I was in the army with Bauer. So he probably said something fucking retarded. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, CC, you're a sniper with the shit. My bad, Bauer. You know what I'm saying? I know he said something retarded. I ain't even had a chance to hear it or read it. You know? But yeah, Bauer's my battle buddy. Shout out to Bauer, man. Shout out to everybody from Echo Troop 211. Fort Irwin, you already know what's up. You know? Me and Bauer used to run together back in, whoo, man. Bauer, it's been a minute. You know, 2006, 2007. We used to run down to Victorville from Fort Irwin, playing that Jeezy. You know what I mean? Pour out a little liquor. But anyway, I'm sorry, I get to reminiscing with my battle buddies and shit. But yeah, Bauer's my guy. But yeah, you better get your guns up. You know, like I know, man. It's getting crazy out here. She said he'll be back in 300 seconds. yeah, Bauer's cool. You know, he says dumb shit, but I say dumb shit to him too, though. Welcome to my channel, Bauer. You know what I'm saying? You fucking asshole. But yeah, get your guns together, you know, and get your knuckle game together, you know. Get a bag, get a heavy bag. Learn how to defend yourself with these. If you don't know, you know. Criminals do not give a fuck about gun laws. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? That is a fact. Straight up. Criminals do not care. And the crazy part about it is now the citizens are starting to care, and they're putting pressure on these politicians to raise some of these restrictions so they can get their guns. People are pissed off. Okay? Straight up. If you can't fight, make sure you got a gun. Yep. Shop with the guns and fried chicken. Exactly. Cece's a maniac. She goes shopping with the guns to get the fried chicken. That's why we're married. You know what I'm saying? I love it. We be in the house. I be telling her in the house. I'm like, where's your pistol? You know, where's your pistol at? It's right here. Oh, all right. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk away from that couch. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm over the top with it. Like, I got guns stashed around the building. Like, fuck it. You know, I might have to dip off into the bathroom. I get up under the sink. Voila. You know what I mean? Remote control. Fuck around, hit your off switch with this bitch. You better chill. You know what I mean? Yeah, that kind of shit. You know? Look up gun furniture. You know? I got 2,400 rounds. Oh, wait. Big Tim said he got 2,400 rounds of 5.56, 2,000 rounds of 45, full metal jacket, 1,000 rounds of... I want to know what GHP is. JHP is. 45, 2,000 rounds of 380, full metal jacket, 800 rounds of 380. Yeah, he's ready. Sensitive items check. He's doing a layout for y'all right now. Okay? Don't fuck around with Big Tim's house. Straight up, you better call for you show up. Because He's got that yapper waiting for you behind the door. But yeah, it's that kind of shit. And don't be that guy. I'm not gonna be wrong. I'm all for gun safety. Okay. Oh, jacket hollow points. Okay. Yeah. I like hollow points. You know what I mean? I like hollow points because they stop. You know, I don't have to worry about over penetration too much with hollow points. You know, but that's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to, you know, sound like an idiot. They said it's better to be thoughtful than to open your mouth and erase all doubt. You know, straight up. But yeah, don't be one of those people who, don't get me wrong, I'm all for gun safety and gun safes. But if I'm home, you know, I want my gun accessible to me like right now. I don't want to have to be like, oh shit, somebody's breaking in. Pop. You know? That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna reach up under the pillow. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go right up under my mattress, you know, and pull that bitch out like the Joker in the first Batman, like, ugh. Straight up. Yeah, you know, you might fuck around and forget the combination. Shit's hitting the fan, your dogs is barking, your kids is screaming, your wife is like, oh shit, and you're sitting there. Fuck! You know? Because you know, as soon as shit hits the fan, you know, all that motor skills is going out the window. Biometric is the way to go. That's what who said that? Big Tim. Big Tim is the guy, okay? If you want to know, Big Tim got the products, okay? He'll let you know about them. You know, Big Tim should do some gum reviews. But yeah, you know, I just like to have mine accessible. You know, I don't give a shit. I don't have young, small ass kids that can just, ooh, what's this? All my kids, like my kids are trained, you know, I take them shooting, you know, they know how to break it down, clean it, put it back together, give it back, they know how to load it, unload it, you know, functions checks. My kids are squared away. Like we be out there in the dirt. I mean, I live in Nevada, so there's a whole lot of desert out there where you can just put some targets up, you know, go shooting, you know, and that's the thing. You know, more important than the gun is the training. Straight up. You know? Big Tim said I started stocking up when you told us, okay? Yeah. See, he be listening. And now he's glad that he's straight. You know? Tim said, I love cleaning my guns. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because that's the last thing you want to happen is to pull that trigger and nothing happens. And then you got to figure it out right then while the dude laughs at you before he shoots you. You know, I joke about a lot of this shit, but it's some serious business, man. It's a serious business. Keep your gun game together, okay? And train. I had a friend of mine in Ohio, shout out to DJ. He was like, you know, I think I need to get me a AK pistol. I was like, don't you got a Glock? He's like, yeah, I got a Glock, extended mag, all the shit. I was like, well, you know, I just need something. I said, listen, man, before you drop $800 more on a gun, why don't you get $800 worth of classes, training, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Bauer's back. Let me see what he say. Put me on timeout with the quickness. Love you, brother. Yeah, man. Hey, my wife's a sniper in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Shit, how you been doing, man? You got your guns up? I know you're a nut job. You know what I'm saying? Just like me. Straight up. Oh man, all good. I deserved it. Yeah. That's why I say he probably, you know, I wouldn't be mad. You know, you're a dick. Unless people know that I know you, the shit you say might fucking be offensive to some people. You know what I'm saying? But we know us. You know, you got to dig deep to offend the infantry. But Bauer was 92 Yankee, man, supply guy. That's why I fucks with him. He got me all the shit I needed and some of the shit I wanted that I couldn't get. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my guns. I moved to Florida just so I can get more guns. Damn right. Hell yeah. You know? And that's what I'm saying, man. Listen, if you're in one of these states, okay, where it's ran by the fucking Gestapo and you can't have your weaponry, fucking leave. Okay? Fucking leave. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Let Nevada say, that's it for ARs. The population of Nevada will fucking decrease exponentially immediately. Because we love our guns. Excuse me. That's just the way it is. You know, We love our guns, man. Meanwhile, the crime rate in Nevada, as far as like shootings and things like that, is not as high as these places where you can't have them, because it's very likely that somebody that you're trying to run up on in Nevada is armed, just like in Texas, South Dakota, Florida, North Dakota, Montana, you know? Illinois, not so much though. That's all I'm saying, man. Get out of these places. First of all, don't live in big cities anyway. That's just a bad idea tactically. Arizona, yeah. Texas is getting overrun by calls, though their website down. Wait. Texas is getting overrunner by Cali's, though only downside now. Oh yeah, people moving to Texas from California. Okay, that's what you're saying. How many guns should you have for home defense and what kind? Okay, this is a nuanced question because it depends on who you are and your physical ability. Okay, like for instance, I wouldn't. Somebody posed that question to me before, and a lot of people said shotgun. Well, it depends. Like if I had, let's say my grandma, okay, let's say she was still alive and I wanted to get her something, right? I wouldn't necessarily get her a Mossberg 500 because it's a big ass shotgun and she had a stroke. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on the shooter and your age and your physical ability. I always feel like the big three is always good: a rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun. Me personally, I would, for home defense, for some regular middle-aged to younger able-bodied person, a shotgun is probably the thing to start off with for home defense. A good Mossberg pump-action shotgun fucking do you some wonders, you know. But you might want to consider a pistol. It's small, you can, you know, but it's all about the training. You know, it's all about the training. You got to be trained. So I would say for someone who doesn't go to the range, who doesn't do any of that shit, probably a shotgun. You know, I would probably, yeah, shotgun with some good old-fashioned double-aught buck. You know, that'll do you. And then I would probably tell them, okay, you got the shotgun, okay, good, get a pistol. And then after that, get a rifle, you know, or rifle then a pistol. But it depends on the person, you know. So it's like, it's up to you of like who you are and how many, and the age of the people in your house. Like if you got little ass kids, you know, then you got to think about gun safes and whatever, locking mechanisms, you know. At least 3, 1 or 2-handed, and a long gun. Yeah, my next gun is going to be a 12 gauge Mossberg. Yeah, everybody jumps at the sound of a shotgun. Yeah, you know, let's think about this. Okay, somebody breaks into your house and they're creeping around and they hear, you know, like a pump action shotgun has a very distinct sound that it makes when you charge it, you know. So I mean, is it 100% foolproof? No, but it'll get them to thinking like shit. Okay. Because some people break into people's houses and they're not armed, you know, but you don't know that. And honestly, I wouldn't give a fuck. You came into my house, I'm gonna blow your fucking back out, you know what I mean, and paint the rest of the house to match your stain so it doesn't stand out. Like, I'm fucked up like that. But don't listen to me. All I'm saying is that, you know, be careful with the type of weaponry that you choose, because the training should go along with it. You know, the training should go along with it. Practice, practice, practice. Learn, learn, learn. Because the most deadly weapon in your arsenal is your brain. Because you know what? Sometimes the best thing to do is not engage. That could be the case too. You know, if you're dramatically unarmed, the best thing for your protection could be a rollout ladder from your bedroom window so you can get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Sometimes it's better to cut and run, you know? You never know what the situation would call for. So that's why it's always good to be a prepper, so you can prepare for many situations, you know? And sometimes a gun ain't the best choice. Maybe it's better for you to have a dog, couple big ass dogs that have been trained. Because some dogs, just because they're a certain breed, don't mean that they're going to bite and attack and stay attacking. Some dogs talk a lot of shit until that fence open. You know, some dogs talk a lot of shit while there's a glass door, but as soon as that door open and he starts handing out bacon, he's their best friend. So you need to, just like you would train yourself, train your animal. You know, it is what it is. That's all I'm saying. There's many ways to protect yourself and protect your household. You know, a gun is a great tool to use if you got the heart to use it. You know, but if you're paralyzed by fear, shit, your gun ain't gonna do you no good. You know, if somebody's in the house and you're just sitting there and you can't move and you're frozen, you know, you got to be able to think. That's the thing. You got to be able to think. And when you're on the move, you got to be able to think. Cece says that one time I was halfway asleep and tucked and rolled. Yeah, and tucked and rolled and got your AR. Oh, I was on my neck laughing. Okay, straight up. I was on my neck laughing. Always, Walt Bauer says, always say that the lock on my doors ain't protecting me, it's protecting you because I'm shooting first. Right. Okay, let me tell you this story. I think we were just like upstairs, just laying down or some shit. I don't even think it was that late. Okay, but it was late enough for the house to be quiet. Right? She hears some shit. Okay? She jumps out the bed, does a full-on infantry combat roll, okay, into the closet and grab my AR. I'm looking up from the covers like, what you finna do? I knew it was a noise like right outside, right? But it sounded like, you know, it could have been some shit. So she done fucking jumped up, combat rolled into the closet. Like nobody's even there to combat roll from. Like we're in the bedroom, half naked, sleeping shit. She boom, combat rolls. She's like, shh, got this motherfucker. She's like, I was like, whoa, player. Okay, check this out, G.I. Jane. That was outside. All right, like what the fuck? She was like, I'm not taking no chances. I was like, hey, I can't blame you. But goddamn, you were efficient with that combat roll. Like it was textbook. You know what I mean? I was like, man, your training kicked in, didn't it? Oh man, Walt Bauer's like, you got you a good one, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you. The one time I moved my 1911 to a place other than my mattress, a dude broke in and tried walking into my bedroom. Wow. Damn, Bobby G, that's crazy. Wife and I both woke up to my dog barking. Damn. See? I'm telling you. That's why whatever room I go in, I can come out. You know? I can come out with the shit. I don't give a fuck. You know? Little dabba-doo you right by the toilet. That's my biggest fear. I don't want to die on the shitter. Okay? Straight up. I don't want to die on the shitter. So right by my toilet. You know, just in case something pops off. You know? If I got to get up sticky-assed, I'm going to be pissed. Straight up. I'm going to be fucking pissed. Oh, man. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's good to have more than one. You know, while you're sitting there on your couch and all your guns are upstairs. Makes no sense. You know? Makes no sense. Straight up. In your kitchen. Might want to have one in your junk drawer. You know? Pull that baby out. A little 2.5 automatic just to get you to your other shit. You know? Something. And then don't be one of those caliber junkies. Okay? Oh, it has to be a 45 because it has more stopping power. Nobody can deny the stopping power of a 45, okay? But 45 caliber gun owners are a whole nother breed. You gotta watch Coleon Noir's fucking take on that shit. That shit was hilarious. But I agree though, like, you know, 9 mils would do you. A well-placed 22 would do you. Hell, a friend of mine got an MP5, that's a 22. Got like 50 round magazine. That motherfucker. You can get the pepper in your ass with that bitch. You're gonna know something. You're not gonna be like, oh, that's just a 22. Yeah, by the time that 10th round hits your ass, you're gonna know about it. You know what I'm saying? See? 45 is God's caliber. Watch your mouth. You know? 45 gun owners that say the stone that David used to kill Goliath was a 45 that fell out of God's pocket. You know what I mean? Oh man. 380s. I like 380s. 380s will do you. You know? Nowadays I be thinking I should get a bulletproof vest. Okay, let's talk about that. First of all, check your state laws, or don't. Fuck it, get one. I think that it's a good thing to have, especially at home. You know, I'm all for the highest level of home defense I can get. Okay, get your, and you can get these anywhere nowadays, especially military surplus stores. They carry plate carriers, and some military surplus stores carry the plates. So you can go there and get them for the lowski rather than going to these websites and paying an arm and a leg. You can get the regular IBA plates that we used to have with our IBAs. You know, yeah. Bulletproof vests are crap. Headshots are nut shots. Well, that's true to a certain extent, but most people, when they shoot, you know, a motherfucker's moving and shit, if they're gonna shoot at you, it's highly unlikely that they'll score a headshot. This ain't Call of Duty, so they're not gonna be able to have the time unless they're sniping you or waiting for you or some shit like that. But in the heat of the moment and there's some shit going on, headshots are not very likely, you know? Straight up. Bobby says aim, center, mass. I feel that way too, you know, because it's easier it's a bigger target, you know. I aim, center, mass, you know. I don't necessarily need a headshot. I mean, I'm gonna hit your ass with this rifle. It don't matter where the fuck I hit you at. You know what I mean? So you get 2 of these from this double tap action. I'm gonna give your ass straight from the textbook of the infantry. You're gonna know about it, or you won't. You know, shoulder or kneecap. Tim, who the fuck are you shooting at in the shoulders and kneecaps? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is Note taken. I will check laws. Bulletproof vest protection from the police. Now that's the thing. Okay, I would check, because I don't even know if you can ride around with a bulletproof vest on. You know, I just don't know. I haven't had the need. I've done it, but you know, I'm not gonna go to Walmart full kit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And there are what they call sentence multipliers or upgrades, just because something happens and you had a bulletproof vest. You see what I'm saying? That's a whole nother level of bullshit, just in case something goes wrong. And if you're gonna carry, get concealed carry insurance. Trust me, you want to get that shit. Okay, I think it's USCCA or some shit like that. You know, yeah. Aunt H says, I think you can. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't pretend to be an expert at any of this. I just love the fact that I can have guns, and I've done an extensive amount of training, and I've trained a lot of people. You know what I mean? So, military and otherwise. So, I don't know about the extras with the civilian side. AR-15 is better than AK, more accurate, less recoil than 5.56. I mean, and that 5.56 gets in and just starts bouncing around. But I have an AR chambered in 300 blackout that I love. I like 300 blackout, you know. I didn't say plate carriers were illegal. I'm just saying, you know, make sure that if there's some type of shit you got to have to carry your plates and your armor and all that. I think in your house, though, I think you're good. I still need to get mine. Florida needs just my D214 and some paperwork, fingerprints, no class needed. Yeah. I think that, okay, so let's go back to this one. AR-15 is better than AK. Yeah. I don't think so. I mean, I prefer the AR-15 platform because I was trained on it extensively, so I love it. But AKs are great rifles, okay? They're very reliable, open bolt systems. And at the distance that an AR is more accurate is not close enough for the average disturbance. You see what I'm getting at? Like, ARs are like from the range of 300 meters and whatever. Yeah, your AR may be more accurate, but I'm talking about like right there, it's not gonna make a fucking difference. And the difference is so small that, you know, I'm just saying. Shit hit the fan, my AK all day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all about that, man, because it's very important. Things are hitting the fan. I told you. I mean, but sometimes I told you so just doesn't quite say it, like Will Smith in Independence Day, you know. So it's just like, I'm mad that I was right about this, you know. Got to keep that AR-15 clean. That's a fucking fact. It should be like it should be stamped right under the serial number. Keep this bitch clean, because man, a grain of sand will fuck your life up with AR-15. You know, but with an AK, you can pull that bitch out the mud. You better look at some of these durability tests on YouTube with the AK versus the AR. The AK will surprise you, or well, it shouldn't. It's an open bolt system, so I mean that motherfucker just shoots. Sort of like what's that pistol? I say a Glock. A Glock is very reliable, but you know, Smitty, what's good, man? You like an hour and some change late. I'm about to get off of here, but hit me up anyway. But yeah, you know, certain weapons in situations depends on where you live, you know. But keep it oiled up. Keep your CLP game together. You know, break it down, clean it on a regular basis if you shoot a lot. You know, if not, you could just get away with just oiling it and making sure that everything is still squared away. You know, if you don't shoot it, I mean, I guess you shouldn't have a reason to keep cleaning it. But it's also good practice, though. It's a good thing to practice. Keep your weapons clean. Keep your knives sharp. You know, get good training. That's the most important thing. Get good training, because a special operator with a pistol, or a knife for that matter, is way more deadly than the average citizen with an AR. Because it's the training. It's the training. You got to train. Train. Okay? And get training from different places. That way you can have different ways of doing the same thing. Surviving. This is Shooter Brown, man. If you like this video, let me get a thumbs up, share it. Yeah. That's it. So I'll holler at y'all later. Stay safe out there. Stay armed. Don't vote for fucking Biden because he wants to take your guns. Okay, that is a fact. It is what it is. Hell, give it to the independent guy. You know? Be safe. Y'all take it easy.